In this video lecture, we will again analyze one more circular motion. How is the motion takes place in depth well and what is the minimum speed with which a stuntman in the depth well can drive in a horizontal circle so that he is safe. That we will see. For that, one must know what do you mean by the death well. Many of us might have seen the death well in the circus or in the fairs in your town or village. Death well is nothing but it's a vertical wall, vertical circular wall in which the stuntman with his vehicle perform a horizontal circular motion. The stuntman or rider on the vehicle becomes exactly horizontal and pushes the wall of the death well because of its circular motion. Now, let us consider the stuntman, that is rider on the vehicle, and the vehicle together will form a system of mass m. This mass m is moving in a vertical circle in a death well. Then the various forces acting on this mass m are: number one, weight mg, as we know that it is gravitational force which acts vertically downward. Because of the gravitational force, we expect that the vehicle and the stuntman should slide vertically downward. But it doesn't happen because this much vertically downward gravitational force is balanced by the force of friction between the tires of the vehicle and the vertical wall of the death well. This is the force of static friction. The force of static friction. Rather, I will say it is the limiting value of force of static friction. The third thing here, the stuntman and vehicle is pushing the wall of the death well because of centrifugal force they experienced. And the push on the death well gives the reaction on the vehicle and the stuntman, and this reaction is N. N is the only horizontal force in this system which is towards the center of the circle, and this N provides the required centripetal force, or in the frame of reference of the death well, or in the frame of reference of that moving body, this normal reaction balances the centrifugal force acting on it. This normal reaction balances the centrifugal force, or it provides the necessary centripetal force. Normal reaction balances centrifugal force, or it provides necessary centripetal force. Only difference is from which frame of reference you are looking for the motion. For vertical equilibrium, the force of friction is equal to weight mg. The limiting value of force of friction from laws of friction should be less than or equal to mu s into n. Fs is the limiting value, the maximum value of force of friction. it should be always less than or equal to mu s, where mu is the proportionality constant, coefficient of static friction. It is static because it avoids the downward sliding. Therefore, only for vertical components of motion, this is the static force which avoids the sliding of the vehicle. Therefore, Fs is less than or equal to mu s into m. But Fs is mg, therefore mg should be less than or equal to mu s into n is mv square divided by r. Get cancelled, therefore v square should be greater than or equal to rg divided by mu, and therefore value of minimum speed required in a death well is under root of rg divided by mu. Here throughout the derivation we have taken r, small r as the radius of circular path, therefore we will take the radius of this death well is small r. Therefore, a stuntman should move with a velocity which is greater than or equal to under root of rg divided by mu. And at this velocity, the stuntman is safe and he is applying a push on the walls of the death well. Thank you very much.